and today we're going to be talking about surface tension in milk, and these are the materials that you're going to need. You're going to need some milk inside of a container which you can see through. It can be glass, it can be a plate, or I'm using a Tupperware. You're going to need some food coloring. I only have red and yellow, but the more colors you use, the more fun it'll be. So if you have more colors, I definitely suggest using them. Some Q-tips. This is what I find to work best, but it really depends on the person. And some dish soap. I have this kind of dish soap, and I just put it in this cup over here so that you can see me use it better. These are the materials that you should have. Here's the milk, the food coloring. This is what the milk should look like inside of your container, the Q-tips, and the dish soap. So what we're gonna do first is grab some of the food coloring and just put in a couple drops into your milk. It can be around the edges, it can be, I would recommend keeping the food coloring in like different areas. So if you do red, maybe don't do the other color right next to it. Try to separate them a little bit. I just put in my yellow food coloring, and now I'm gonna go on and do my red. Before I do the red, this is what the yellow food coloring looks like. I tried to make sure to keep them in separate areas. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my red food coloring, open it up. If you shake around your thing a little bit and it gets a little messy, that's fine. That's what just happened to me right now. But it's okay as long as it's still some kind of separated form. So I'm gonna put in a couple drops of red. So I'm gonna put some. All right. So I'm all done with food coloring. I only have red and yellow, like I said, and it'll work fine, but if you have more, I would use more. So unfortunately, I moved around my container a little bit, but it still looks fine and it should work just about the same. So I just added the red, as you can see, and now we're gonna go in with the dishwasher soap. So for this next part, we're gonna grab our Q-tips and also grab the dishwasher soap and just cover the entire Q-tip in dishwasher soap. And this is where it starts to get interesting. So what we're gonna do, and I'm not gonna do it just yet, I still have my Q-tip in here with my dishwasher soap, but basically when you grab your Q-tip that has the dishwasher soap on it, we're just gonna stick it in the middle of your container. In the middle so that you can see everything kind of go around it, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. But make sure that you're putting it first in the middle so that you can really see the effect. Q-tip with the dishwasher soap on it. As you can see, the Q-tip is very full of dishwasher soap, and I'm going to put it right in the middle of my milk. So you see how I said if it gets a little messy, that's fine, because in the end we're going to see the same results. So as you can see, the colors start to swirl. You can start making some cool designs with it. So as you can see, the food coloring kind of spread it around after the dishwasher soap came in contact with the milk. This is because of surface tension, because milk has a lot of water in it, so it shares a lot of properties with water, and one of those is surface tension. And it just so happens that dishwasher soap, just like it breaks apart the food on your plate when you're using it to wash your dishes, it breaks apart some of the properties of the milk, and it breaks down some of the fat particles of it. And so it causes some of the things in the milk, such as the food coloring, which is what allows us to see this happen, to scatter in different directions and swirl and do all these crazy movements. So the food coloring really is only there to help us see what's going on, but that's surface tension, and that's a fun way of seeing it. So you can try this with your friends, or you can show it to your family, and try to do it as many times with as many colors as you can, and really just have fun with it.